As God has been preparing me for marriage and more purpose in this season, something He's charged me to do is to be like Mary and not Martha. In a space where I could be doing the absolute most, He's like, no, come sit with me. If you haven't read Luke 10 verses 38 through 42, go read it and come back. In this moment, Martha knew of the value of Jesus's presence, but Mary understood the value. The problem with Martha wasn't that she wanted to serve. It was that she was so consumed by the work and all the details to the point where it caused her to be worried and upset. Because of this, she couldn't see the most important thing she could have done in that moment, which was to sit at Jesus's feet, humble herself, and learn from him. Martha's growth was limited because she didn't have understanding. Spiritual growth doesn't come by our own strength and might, but it's by His Spirit. Think about your recent spiritual growth. It wasn't because you completed more projects or started a business. It came from allowing God to teach you and being submissive to His instructions. Jesus said Mary discovered the only thing worth being concerned about. So it's a discovery. It's a treasure when we understand the value of sitting with Him and learning without feeling like busyness is what impresses Him. There's a difference between serving in submission versus toiling in our own efforts. God says He takes no pleasure in human might. Martha made this big dinner. She wanted to impress Jesus so much that she missed it by leaning on her own understanding and how to please Him. It would have been better if Martha made a small dinner and prioritized His presence. Jesus would have been more pleased with it. Martha tried to get Jesus to tell Mary to get up and help her, but she was wrong. So we shouldn't think that because it looks like we're doing more compared to someone else that we're doing better. He said, "My dear Martha," in response. So He cares deeply about our focus being off and substituting His presence for toiling. Mary's maturity was shown in this moment. The world tells us that the busier we are, the better we're doing. But God tells us it's better to have one handful with quietness than two handfuls with hard work and chasing the wind. Things flow from sitting in His presence. So let's consult Him about how many and what kind of handfuls we should have. If we don't learn how to rest in Him now, when will we?